Then they got the code activated, and they got it. They had to open the mystery box. And when they opened the mystery box, the loading screen started to show. Like, hey, wait a minute. I'm not a sales agent. I don't sell washing powder. I am an 18th century merchant trader. Really cool. So, and when they open up more, they see that they're part of this city-state. And the city-state's job is basically to trade with their colonies, just like the Dutch did. And we've teamed it a little bit more Baltic because it was like Polish, Eastern Europe. But basically, the basic concept is that when you do desired actions, when you trade, when you sell, you become wealthy. But not only you, the city becomes wealthy. Right? And when you do desired actions, KPIs, but you don't sell, even if you don't sell, you still get more health. Yeah? And also your city gets more health. And because the company knows that as long as people do the right KPIs, in the end they will start selling. Right? They don't care. And so therefore the pressure on people to sell became much less depressing. And say, hey, as long as I do my KPIs, I don't have to sell. As long as I do my KPIs, at least I'm keeping the group healthy. And when the health score of the city goes too low, then all of a sudden your city starts to decay. When it goes even lower, pirates attack. And you have to group together to ward off these pirates from destroying your city. So there again, where the group dynamic came in. And then, of course, if you do that, you level up and you get something like this. Now, of course, we also have profiles, avatars, etc. With this is the usual gamification thing that we know, right? But this is still an important part of gamification. We often talk about beyond points, badges, and leaderboards. It doesn't mean that we don't have points. It doesn't mean we don't have badges. It doesn't mean we don't have avatars. We do, right? It's extrinsic. It plays their role. It's important to give a lot of diversity, and we've done that as well. This is actually very gender imbalanced. way more women than men. Shame on me. Luckily, Sabrina is going to talk at a different time point about our gender approaches, and there's going to be a great discussion later on, I think, as well. I just wanted to show it because I love the artwork. Sorry, it's really, really cool. You can pick any of these. You can also put your own profile picture, but I think 80 to 90% of the people chose to do one of these artwork pieces. Now, you can also level up your bow. So you start with this crappy sloop. This thing goes like really, really slow, and you can really upgrade it to a higher level ship. Now, there's a reason, there's a thinking behind it. It's not just to show off your prowess, right? This actually gives you a booster. What we did is we artificially curtailed the time that it took from HQ to give you feedback on your sales. So normally there will be like you'd get it within half an hour, and from now on you only got it after 2 hours. But if you level up your ships, you get it in 1 hour, half an hour, and almost immediately. And so therefore, there was a constant push for people to say, oh, I want to level up my ship because I want to know my sales, right? And so the higher your ship is, the easier it was for you to get your results. So again, a more dynamic kind of way to improve your avatar and collection sets. Of course, we have also, the usual badges that you get. But again, it were mainly group badges and mainly for challenges that we did collectively. Very important. Now, this I did myself because I didn't have a screenshot. Sorry, I really wanted to have that screenshot. I've been looking for weeks and weeks and weeks. Our system is completely integrated with Google Maps. Now, the cool thing about that is they already used Google Maps. And they would go from Krakow to Warsaw with their Google Maps. But now we have an overlay. And now it doesn't look like you're in a car. Now it looks like you're sailing. Right? So you have this 18th century's map is projected on your Google Maps with the API. It's possible. And the funny thing is, you see yourself going over, obviously you go over land, but it shows like you're going over sea. And you actually moor your ship at the client. So the whole narrative is extremely immersive from this kind of perspective, which we really, really liked. And next month, I hope to get my hands on the real version, and I'll hope to share it with all of you so you can actually try it out yourself. All right, we also have leaderboards, of course, as I said, PBL, we still use them, but we have different leaderboards, and it's always relative leaderboards, as you can see. You never see number 1, you're number 499, right? We all know that's not very engaging to look at. Now, this is what generated a lot of positive commotion, the tavern. This is where is the community aspect of the app, where people create ideas, do training missions together, battle group challenges together. This is where it all originates, basically. And we first were a little bit anxious, like, what if no one comes, right? What if nobody wants to do anything? And so in the beginning, we kind of moderated it a little bit, but later on, we said that nobody reacted on our moderated post at all. Oh, my time is almost up. And but everybody, liked their own ideas, right, that they put in, which was a good sign. Okay, it's also a management portal. The management releases a newspaper in the tavern that you can click on regularly, and that's where you see all the challenges, you get discount news, etc., etc. All right, there's also this captain's wheel. Every day you get energy, and the energy you can spend at the captain's wheel. So if you do desired actions, your energy builds up, and the wheel spins, and then you can win cool prizes. This way we won a gold coin. And a gold coin is a social treasure. I can only use it if I give it to someone else and that person uses it as well. Right? So again, more social interaction. All right, Michiel, we're almost there. We're going to wrap up. Nice gameful design, right? But okay, so what? What's all this nice gameful design? Says the client, but also says Captain Gamification. Well, these are the results after around 1 year of the application running. We feel it's still MVP, but we think in a few months' time we'll have a new release. So almost 60% increased KPIs, 21% sales growth, social interaction went through the roof, incredible, and the enrollment was 99.7%, even though it was a voluntary experience. Yeah, nobody had to play this game. No one. But everybody installed it and everybody played it on a daily basis. Okay, so this is before. And now you can see after. We think it's a more balanced design than what we had before. And of course, as you know, there's also level 2 Octalysis, which you can read about in Yukai's book. That's here. And I'm clicking through it because I fear the wrath of the Dutchman in front of me. Just here, if you want to know more about this, contact me or the Octalysis Group. If you need help in designing an experience going from analysis to implementation, please contact us. And you can contact us here. That's the secret number for this meeting. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.